Knock it off, Joey. I'm in a good mood.
We gotta deal with you sober.
I know that's a full-time job, Joey. Hey, I got my yard all raked up today. I'm in a good mood. Got it all done. Had Claudia out there. What have you been up to, Jewel? Anything exciting?
No.
Nothing at all. I mean, family good? Everybody okay?
Yes. Yep. We're back to working on the house.
Yeah, that's it really looks nice. Yep. It's looking good. Have you been out there yet?
Yes.
Okay, you have too. Okay, well, good. Well, is Dar here yet?
I'm here.
Hi, Dar.
Hi there.
Hi from Claudia. She misses you, Dar, from the meetings, but you'll have to get back when you can, so you can have your class meetings.
Yeah, pretty hard to have a dinner meeting these days.
Yeah, it is, Dar. But I thank you for putting up with us, Dar. Thank you so much, Dar.
If it's at all possible, it would help if everybody mutes their mic unless they're going to talk, because I film it in the speaker mode, which means whoever is speaking or coughing or laughing ends up on TV.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So well, yours, Mayor, you usually have yours open, which is fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But if everybody else, if they're not going to talk, if they muted their microphone, that would help, because on the internet, the gallery view is probably better, but on TV, the speaker view is, and it's going to switch to whoever's camera is. Like now it's.
I see Tim.
It was Tim's, yeah, because Tim made a noise, so it went to his camera.
I'm looking for the mute button.
Yeah, I don't know how you're doing this there, how everybody makes TV. I have no idea how it's getting there. But I did put on my dress shirt. Kind of.
I see that.
Keep that mug in front of your face, Garrett. It's an improvement.
Hey,
Hi, Al.
Yeah.
That we've got
T-shirts.
What does it say? None of us.
The little microphone symbol on the bottom of your screen, if you move your mouse or whatever, if you click on that, you'll get a red line through it.
I don't have a microphone.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. We'll just do it the way it is.
I'm doing mine, Dar, on the phone.
Yeah. So I don't know how that works. So.
Well, we're not ready yet, are we?
I can mute mine.
Okay.
Craig, is Sean getting on? Is Sergeant Backman getting on too, Craig?
There's Amanda.
No, I have no idea. I haven't heard anything from John in about a week.
Hi, Craig. Good. Hi, Craig.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy? Hey,
good. How are you doing?
I gotta ask Amanda before he said, Amanda, how's Gary the dog?
It's not Gary the dog. We haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, I thought, remember Gary the dog? Okay, I'm anxious to see it. So even though you're not naming it Gary, I'm still thinking cute. Oh, well,
Yeah,
should we start?
I'll give anybody $1 that can mute Gary.
Hey, Amanda, you didn't cut your hair again, did you? Oh, I thought, okay. I saw. Amanda, do you have a cat?
Hey, Garrett.
Yeah.
I would have a meeting tonight.
Oh, I saw a tail behind Amanda, like a cat tail. Okay, I'm going to start. Are we ready? Amanda, I guess we're ready. Hi, Johnny. There's John.
Hello.
He's a proud veteran. From whose army, Joe or John? Whose side were you on?
My Corps, Marine Corps.
Okay. Thanks, John. Okay. I guess, could we, Amanda, could you take roll?
Stanaway.
Here.
Treebig.
Here.
Buria.
Here.
Skogman.
Here.
Here. We're all here. Okay. Thank you much. So I guess before we get started, what we do, let's pledge of allegiance. Could we do that? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For all. Okay. I welcome everybody to our first meeting in May. Let's move right on to the item 3, the consent agenda. which consists of A, the minutes of our April 20th meeting, B, receipts, C, bills and payroll, and letter D is communications. I so move that we approve the consent agenda. Do I have support?
Support.
By Julie. Thanks, Joe. Any discussion on that? None being. Amanda, could we have a roll call?
Rehbig,
Yes.
Danaway,
Yes.
Furia,
Yes.
Skogman,
Yes.
Gal.
Yes, motion carried 5-0. Public forum. I don't believe we have anybody yet, unless they're hiding there on virtual somewhere, but I don't think we have anybody on a public forum. Let's move on to item 5, the committee and staff reports. Just mayor's report, just one couple little things. I think, you know, I would like to thank, you know, it seems like I'm doing this every week, but all the essential workers. This is, I think, our 3rd meeting now on virtual. So again, all the essential workers in the nation, keeping our country going. I want to thank them. I know I'm speaking for all of us, and we haven't forgotten you. And you know, it just continues. We're moving on these uncharted waters, and I think we're moving forward. But then, you know, we don't know. It's a day-to-day operation. So, you know, but again, thank to all the people who are doing so many great things for our nation. As far as there was one passing that I was aware, since our last meeting, I was aware of one death that, and it was a elderly lady, Joanne Terrio Pernu. I knew her family. I think her parents or her family were friends, mom and dad, but Joanna was a 1991. It was Joanne Terrio. Then she married a Pernu, a 1951 grad of Mount Aaron High School. So she just passed away within the last week. She was 92. And so again, condolences to the Terrio Pernu family. Anyone else have anything to add there?
Gary?
Yeah?
Jason Gallersted's mother passed away this afternoon.
Oh, this afternoon. I heard she
This
was
morning. This
Or
morning.
Yeah.
okay. Marcia. Well, then since it was brought up, Steve. So yeah. Well, then condolences to all the Gallerstead and Babini family. Yeah, and Marcia, I know, has been battling this cancer for several years, I believe, and knew Marcia well. She was active, you know, in our community. Well, I knew Marcia. I went to high school with her. Marcia was 1 year older. She graduated in 1965 in Mount Aaron. So again, she will be missed by many. So condolences to the Babini Gallerstead family for Marcia. Thank you, Steve, for passing that on. And Joel. Anyone else? Okay, with that being said, let's move on to City Administrator's report. Craig?
Just a couple things, Mr. Mayor. We continue to monitor what's going on. Nothing has really changed since the last meeting. We're still looking at June 1st for the campground, and we haven't decided on the rec programs, what they might look like, but they're still being considered. I wanted to give a little update. Right now, we're pretty, you know, our financial position hasn't really changed from the end of the year. We're still in a good spot. I know some of them around us are struggling a bit, but we won't know any further information really until July, with property tax payments not due until May, and we get our settlement in July along with our LGA and our mining money. So we'll have a much better idea then if taxes are slow coming in or the county's having problems collecting it. So I think our neighbors got in a little trouble. They still owe a bunch of money on that bridge, and that could be causing an issue over there. We continue to monitor it, and we'll keep you apprised of the situation.
And
Craig,
thank you, Craig. You have been, you and Tim both. So thank you both. So, okay.
Craig, is there, excuse me, Gary.
Right, Joe.
Craig, is there anything that we can do now? I mean, I think we got to anticipate with the mines going down and everything. Is there things that we can start to do proactive now before we even get our numbers in July or so?
We've already eliminated, you know, all non emergency type overtime. We're not doing any of that unless it's some kind of electrical or water emergency. We're looking at, you know, with the campground, how long that's going to be, how much money that's going to save. And we're really not looking at buying anything else this year. We're still doing the project on Mountain Iron Drive and the water towers, but that money's already been set aside for those and has been for a couple of years. So we should be all right now. I think we're in a good spot for our community. And like I said, we'll keep you posted and we'll know more as the county finds out more. That's going to be the biggest thing. The mining portion of it, that's going to take effect and be an issue in the coming years, because as you recall, that's a 3-year average it's based on. So that's going to be an issue as production goes down. The biggest question that we have is what's going to happen with property tax collections. So, like I said, we won't know until have any idea until at least May 15th.
Okay, did you mention that? Thanks, Craig. Okay, anything else, Craig, to report for yourself, or is that it?
That's it, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, thanks, Craig. Item C, Director of Public Works report. Again, Tim, anything to add, Tim?
Nothing formal, Mr. Mayor. A few comments. Like Craig had said, that we are still in practicing our social distancing and cleaning and doing our best to prevent the COVID-19 virus from affecting us. We did have a power outage this last week on Friday. That was kind of a major power outage from our Virginia feed. It was out for about an hour. Some of the customers were out for about an hour. Most of them were returned fairly quickly. And we had another tree down in the Parkville on Saturday. So there's a limited amount of customers that were affected by that one. We are in the process of lining the downtown sewers so that people have seen those trucks and equipment and people in town. That project's still going. Hopefully we'll wrap up this week. You also might have seen some equipment out there. We're doing quite a bit of vegetation control around our power lines and our right of ways and the ditches, and just to make safe intersections and establish our flows of water in our ditches to kind of keep things going. The streets were pretty much wrapped up sweeping in town. I think they're kind of taking care of the sweeper itself right now. You'll see the crews out there replacing or repairing potholes. We usually try to hit it pretty hard after we're done sweeping, and before and after, but that'll be going on. So, and the last thing, we're just starting to get out and repairing some of our lawns out there. So it's still only the beginning of May, where if you do feel that we need to replace or repair your lawns, I guess give the city hall a call, and we have a list going on up there. But we're just getting out there now, so please be patient with us, and it's still pretty early in the spring. So I'm open for questions.
Anybody for Tim? Questions?
Tim, I just want to thank you guys for doing that that brush cleaning. It's really beginning to look nice around town, and I was just over on that Parkville Road today, and that really opened that up over there. Yeah, we were starting to have some visibility issues around. There's quite a bit more traffic than there was at one time, and it's a lot safer now. And it also was obstructing some of the flow in the ditches, so it might look a little rougher this year than next year, but when it greens up, it'll look a lot nicer.
Yeah, but thanks, Tim, for the leadership. Appreciate it much. Any other questions? Okay, let's move on to letter D, Library Director, Special Events Coordinators Report. It's pages 10 and 11, but maybe I think Anna's probably on the phone. Anna, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Anna, it's good to hear your voice. Hey, that was a nice article in the paper, and on Saturday, was it? About the curbside pickup. So
yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So anything to add, Amanda? Do you want to give her anything?
No formal report, Mr. Mayor, except for, the article did prompt quite a bit of business. We served 16 patrons today, spacing out visits between 20 and 30 minutes. We had about 24 calls for pickup times this week, and I am now booked through 1 o'clock on Wednesday. with a few staggered throughout the rest of the week. But as soon as that article was in the paper, it has been steady business from open to close. So it was a nice feature. I appreciated Angie and Mark Sauer stopping by and seeing what we were doing. We are joined by Baudette and Calumet, Ely, International Falls, Moose Lake, Silver Bay, and Two Harbors, all doing curbside pickup as well. So we're happy to be serving our community.
Well, and thank you so much for doing that. I think Al, you maybe got some of that going too, or were a part. So thank you, Al. I think you might have been involved there too. So, but thank you much. Any questions for Anna? Anything? None being. Thank you, Anna. Take care.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay, item E, Sheriff's Department report. I think Johnny's back. Hey, Johnny. Are you anything to add, John? Oh, you're like, good to see you, Johnny. You took your glasses off.
Nope.
Oh, you look different.
No
Well,
formal report.
How about informal? Not,
No, that's the kind of stuff that gets me in trouble.
okay, John. Thanks, John. Any questions for John?
Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, I was just gonna ask John if we had any more bear reports.
No, we have not.
That was going to be my question also. And Parkville, there's been one hanging in Parkville, of course. He paid a visit to my dad yesterday, so he's hanging around.
I'm assuming he hasn't ripped much up yet because I haven't heard anything.
Hmm.
So hopefully nobody is hand feeding him peanut butter sandwiches again, and they'll move on.
I have some old grease, John, up here. Oil. Do you want it for they like that?
No, put it in Al's driveway.
Okay. I'll stop by. I'll give it to your dad.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought you saved that stuff, Gary, to comb your hair.
There's not much hair to comb, Joe. I still do. I remember, Joe, you were part of them when my dad and Justin used to feed them up here with the bear grease. I remember maybe there's some still in the ground. Okay. Anything else, John? Okay. No. Okay. Thanks, Johnny. Okay. Let's move on to F, City Engineers Report. Item 1, change order to CIPP project, page 12. Okay, Al, do you want to comment on that, Al, a little bit?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, this is Alan.
Hey, Al, thanks, Al.
This change order is for improvements, lining to the pipe that's in the alley behind Max Bar last spring when the last phase of this project was completed. There was a problem with this section of pipe. The city crews came and made that repair to that section of pipe so it could be lined. And I believe they did line it already. They were in town finishing up the lining. I believe they still have a little bit of lining left, but they did make the repair into this alley behind Max Bar on Monday.
Okay, thanks, Al. So this is just that's what this is for, a change order for that, Al. Okay, thanks. Knowing that being said, can we have a motion to, make this change order possible?
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we accept the change order for our phase 1 of the CIPP pipelining project. That estimated cost would be $7,500.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Motion by, who's it to? Who's doing this project? I'm just curious.
In situ form?
What's that?
In situ form?
Okay, yeah, okay, Al, that's right. So, and they're out of where, Al? Do you know where their home base is?
Off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure. They have offices in Minnesota though.
Okay, Al, thanks, Al. Okay, motion by Joe. Do we have support?
Support.
By Al, thanks, Al. Joe, any discussion on that? None being, could we have a roll call, man?
Kriebig,
Yes.
Danaway,
Yes.
Furia,
Yes.
Stokman,
Yes.
Falco.
Yes, motion carried 5-0. Anything else, Al, you want to add before we move on?
No formal report, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Al. Any questions, Al?
One thing here, Al, are they steaming the lines at all? Now
So
that they're
they're-
working, there was an awful lot of steam coming on the ground over by the on the west side of the school today.
Correct. So they clean and televise the section of line prior to lining it. They pull the liner in and it's cured with steam to properly adhere.
Oh, okay. For a minute there, I thought I was in Virginia.
A little steam coming up, Al. No, or Skokes. Any other questions? None being, let's move on then to G. Any with liaison reports? We have anything there for liaison reports? None being. G, no unfinished business. Moving to item 7, new business. Letter A, resolution number 09-20, bid award, pages 13 and 14. This has to, I know bids were opened on Friday. Maybe Craig or someone wants to comment on this, or Tim, maybe Craig, about this bid.
Sure, Mr. Mayor. We opened bids at 10 a.m. on Friday. They seem to all be, there seem to be some really decent bids in the package. Benchmark has reviewed all the bids and is recommending that we award the contract to KGM Contractors for $543,090.85 for the Mountain Iron Drive project. If you remember, this is partially funded through a grant from the IRRB. So,
Yeah, I think we went 350. Craig, we got a grant. Was
correct,
it
Mr. Mayor.
350? Okay, thanks again for that. Being said, can we entertain a motion on this resolution to award the bid?
I'll make a motion.
I've got a, excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah, can I ask a question first? Craig,
Oh.
was that bid, was that close to our estimated cost, higher, lower? Maybe Ellen has that answer.
I can try to answer it. The last estimate we had for this project was about 615,000, the construction side of the budget. So it's below the latest engineer's estimate.
Oh, okay. We came in under bid or under quotes or estimate. All right, that's good. Good news. Thank you.
Okay, good question. With that being said, can we entertain a motion on that?
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we accept resolution number 09-20. It would be accepting the bid of KGM Contractors for Mountain Iron Drive between 12th Street and southerly corporate limits of the city of Mountain Iron for the bid price of $543,090.85.
Okay, was there a little at 3,000? Does that include the add? I know I saw add-on here at one time. Wasn't there? Does that include the $3,000? Wasn't there an add-on, Steve, on that? Or what was the price? You got what, Steve? 540,000.
This is the thing that we just got today from Craig is $543 or $543,090.85.
90.
There is, that shows no add-on.
Okay, gotcha then. I was looking. I
I think that was some other bid then.
Yeah, I think it was. I was looking on the wrong page. Thanks, Skokes. Motion by Steve. Do we have support?
Support.
By Julie. Thanks, Jewel. Any discussion?
Is there a timeline when they should be expected to start?
Anybody know starting date?
This is Alan. Not yet at this point. We'll schedule a pre-construction meeting as soon as contracts are in place, but once we have that, we be update city staff and council with that time frame.
Okay, thanks, Al. Okay, any other questions? With that being said, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, motion carried 5-0. Letter B, resolution number 10-20, the MnDOT agreement, pages 15 through 28. Maybe, I think, Craig, could you give us a little hand on this one?
Absolutely, Mr. Mayor. As you recall, MnDOT is going to repair the intersection basically at Walgreens and the one over by Super One South as one project. There are some small costs associated that we have to bear for our side of the traffic signals in that site, that Walgreens site, and so does the Virginia on 2 of their sites, since they're in both. So you can see on there that we're authorized to enter into an agreement for $1,242.16 to cover our costs associated with the project. MnDOT does require a resolution saying that we did agree to the agreement, and so that's why it's at the council to approve resolution 10-20 for the work at the intersection.
Okay, thanks, Craig. With that being said, I guess, can we entertain a motion on that?
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we adopt resolution number 10-20 that authorizes the city to enter into a cooperative construction agreement with MnDOT and the city of Virginia for the Highway 53 13th Street project that is to begin this summer.
Thanks, Joe. Motion by Joe. Do we have support?
Support.
By Al. Thanks, Al. Any further discussion on that? None being, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, motion carried 5-0. Communication, I don't think was, take a look. I don't think we had any, did we, under communications or anything there? Announcements, be May 12th that I think it's called the Truth in Taxation, I believe, or what's the regular name, but what it is, it'll be from 5 to 6. I think we're going to be doing that virtual now. And this is the 10, if people have a chance, if they're not agreeing with their assessment of their property, they can come in. Now, I don't know, Craig, how they'll do it. Can you maybe, I don't know if you're ready to answer that, Craig, but how would they contact through a letter or form, or if there is some concern, a little update on that, Craig, because this is going to be a new experience being a virtual a meeting this year.
Right now, we prefer that if they do it in writing. At first, contact the county assessor's office to explain your situation. We will be figuring out a technique that they can call in or Zoom in on a different room. We're still trying to work that out, but there will be hopefully some type of call-in action or Zoom in action along with it.
I know you're working. Thanks, Craig. Just keep us posted on it.
Yep.
And it is a different thing. And just to let the people know, this is not about their property taxes, which we have control. We do set our levies and things like that. This has to do with the county. If you feel it was not assessed properly, that's where there will be officials from St. Louis County here to explain that. But this is if you're questioning the assessment of your property. Okay, thanks, Craig. Any announcements on any other questions on that by anybody? Okay, if not, I guess any comments before we're ready to adjourn. We did a pretty good job.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Joe.
Everybody stay safe.
Everybody, right? Stay safe. Again, have a great fishing opening right next weekend. Fish. I know Skokie, you'll be in the cabin. I know you won't be in the waters, but stay safe in the cabin, Skokie.
I'll try.
Fishing, and everybody, happy Mother's Day early for the mothers on May 10th. All the mothers, happy Julie
And Amanda.
and Amanda, right? Amanda, happy Mother's Day, and we'll see everybody back on the 18th of May. Take care, stay safe. We didn't adjourn. Wait, we didn't adjourn. So adjourn. We have support. We have support. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, motion carried 5-0. Take care, everybody. Stay safe and see you on May 18th. Take care.
Stay
See you
safe,
there.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Craig, are you still there?
Who, me?
Craig?
Oh, Craig, go ahead, Craig.